What is the difference between the personal branding and, being your own person? And is there an in between?
Well, I think for entry level designers, the most important aspect to be able to convey is that you are going to provide a benefit
Right.
to your employer.
Hmm.
You're asking somebody to pay you, an entry level person with no experience, to do something that you love in exchange for their money.
Right.
So, what is the benefit in doing that for the employer? Employers, for the most part, while they might care for their employees and feel grateful for their contribution, they are not going to just throw around money for any altruistic reason. They
Right.
want a return on the investment for who they are paying. And so I think that not only do you have to be likable, people want only to work around people that they like and feel inspired by. They also need to, entry level designers need to provide some type of benefit. Are you going to work harder than anybody else? Are you going to be more eager than anybody else? Are you going to push yourself harder than you've ever pushed yourself before? What are you going to do? If you're starting to think as an entry level designer about your work life balance or your benefits or your vacation, and all of those things are important, but when you're starting your career, your main focus should be on working as hard as you can, working harder than anybody else, and making a difference wherever you're working. How can you be irreplaceable? How could
Right.
you make yourself irreplaceable? So you also want to be somebody that is considered what I consider to be a generator. So my former partner, Simon Williams, has often said that there are two kinds of people in the world: generators and drains. Generators are people that come into a room, make the room a better place just by the sheer virtue of entering into it. Their
Right.
energy, their enthusiasm, all of
The
these
Don
things.
Draper.
Yeah, well,
a
maybe.
nice, a nice Don Draper.
Yeah, exactly.
A
On his
kind
best
Don
day.
Draper. Yeah.
Don Draper on his best day.
Yeah.
And so they make a real difference. And then there are other people, and I think everybody knows somebody like this, that no matter what is happening, as good as it might be, there's always something that the person can find wrong. There's always some complaint that is made about something. Maybe it's the temperature of the room or the way the sun is coming through the window. Who knows? But people tend to suck the energy out of a room when they're like that.
Yeah.
And people don't want to be around people like that. So
Right.
I think one of the most important qualities to have as an entry level designer is to be a generator, to make the room a better place than it was before you went in.
Right. That's great advice. This is awesome. It's better than any of the articles I found on LinkedIn. Just that one little snippet there was really good.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I'm working on a book now which is all about this, and one of the chapters is called Nobody Cares If You're a People Person. You know, when people say, "So,
right.
what can you offer that nobody else can?" Well, I'm a real people person.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I like to
Everybody,
ride my
that's
bike in
table stakes.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
That's table stakes. Everybody should be able to interact with other people in a positive way.
Right.
So to be a real people person is not a benefit, it's table stakes. You have
Right.
to prove that you can do something or be better than anybody else that you're competing with in an entry level position.
Right.
Not to say that you need to be as experienced or as great as a senior designer or design director, but in your competition set, you want to be the best.